So what's up, everybody? I'm here at the post office, and I'm picking up, getting ready to go in there. I got one of my mystery boxes in from the deep web, and we're getting ready to go in there and grab that sucker. And here in a little bit, when I have more errands to run, so when I get done running my errands and get everything settled in, then I'll be um making a deep mystery box video from the deep web mystery box. I'm about to. Oh, excuse me. No, I don't have COVID. Excuse me. So yeah, uh, stay tuned, and we'll let you know what we got in the box. What's going on, everybody? Today we're gonna do a little bit of randonauting, and I got a list, which I forgot it in the basement at the house, of some intents, and I'm on some of them right now. So here we are. Opened up the app, and we're gonna hit generate. We're gonna hit the string. And I think for this intent, I'm gonna use haunted dolls. Haunted dolls. Haunted dolls. No. Let's do it again. Haunted dolls. Haunted dolls. Nothing. Let's hit attractor, and then let's hit generate. Haunted dolls. Haunted dolls. Nothing. Let's try avoid, because we definitely want to avoid haunted dolls. Haunted dolls. Now, that's what I hate about this app is it takes forever to find a pinpoint. Generate again. Haunted dolls. Okay, well, let's try another intent, and then we'll go back to the haunted dolls. So with this one, I'm going to try to manifest a stuffed animal from my childhood. Pooh. Stuffed animal from my childhood. Winnie the Pooh. I called him Pooh Bear. So it gave me a pinpoint. There it is. So I'm going to hit start. And I'll let you know when we get there.
Head north on Pearl Street toward East 20.
So I'm here at my pinpoint. I know the car says I'm out there, but actually I'm parked and it says it's directly in front of me, and I can assure you, right, one reason why I'm not alive is because I'm in the school parking lot, Davis County or Owensboro High, and I would say this one is a bust because of the fact that, for one, there is nothing about Winnie the Pooh here, especially directly in front of me. Uh, um, not only does it not have with Winnie the Pooh, but there's just nothing here. There's no trash. There's nothing really indicating anything of my intent. So let me turn the camera around, and we're going to try another intent. I'm going to bring up Randonautica. First one was a bus. So since I'm here at this pinpoint, I'm going to go and use our first intent, which was haunted dolls. I'll use haunted dolls. And we got one. We're going to hit go. There it is. So we're going to hit start, and we'll see you when we get there. So hang on a minute. Sorry about that. I'm not going to get my camera out and show you the pinpoint. It says that it's right here on the sidewalk, but where I'm at is basically I'm in the ghetto. I am in the hood. And one of the worst spots that I can actually be at when it comes to being in the hood. And so my intent was haunted dolls, and from what I'm seeing, there's a house here that looks like they might have some I'm gonna go ahead and pull on out of here. Right in front of the pinpoint, there's a house that looks like they might have I see a little girl's bike, a little bicycle out there. So for my intent, which is haunted dolls, she could easily have a doll that might be haunted. But like I said, I'm in the ghetto, and I'm not about to pull my camera out and let people know that I'm recording in this neighborhood, because they try to come out and rob me. But might be worse than that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to a parking lot a couple of blocks over, and I'm gonna park. And when I do, I'll let you know what my next intent is. So, okay, we got over here to the parking lot a couple of blocks over, and I'm trying to remember some of the intents. You know what's one of my people, they didn't comment on Facebook, not Facebook. They didn't comment on YouTube for this intent. But one of my buddies, he said that I needed to use um, zombies. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to use. We're going to use zombie for our third intent. Zombies. There's our pinpoint. So I'm generating, or not generating, but there it is. It says it's only 3 minutes walking distance to find a zombie. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go to this spot even though it's leading me back almost to where I was. Let me see here. And that's what it's actually doing. It's leading me to the exact same spot. Here it is. That's exactly where I was right before I came here. Which is kind of freaky. I'm not gonna say it's kind of freaky because that's just it could be a glitch in the programming. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another intent. Here, hang on a minute. Sorry about that. I had a phone call, and which was kind of it was kind of weird considering I was doing zombies, and not this is why it's so weird. The person who gave me that intent actually just called me. Sorry about the camera there. Like I said, the person who gave me that intent, called me and said, he goes, hey, he said, you remember using the or not using, he said, do you remember living on Walnut? And I said, why is that? I said, because it's kind of strange that I'm actually sitting on Walnut. And he said, you're where? I said, I'm actually right across the street from where I lived there on Walnut. Now, here's the story. When I lived there on Walnut, It was right across the street from that old park. And in that old park, what is actually the park now, to be an old burial ground. I don't know if it was an old cemetery or if it's one of the actual old burial grounds where the Native Americans were buried, because when I know from back in the day, I'd research on Seven Hills. There. All right. Sorry about getting stuck with my words. Let me rephrase that, because I'm trying to learn how to articulate myself a little bit better. Ain't that a big word? So yeah, I did research, and because I kept hearing something about Seven Hills the Seven Hills cemeteries or burial grounds here in Owensboro, where all the way up and down 5th Street and 7th Street are these mounds, and these mounds used to be the burial for the Native Americans here, back way back in the day. Don't know how much of that is true, but I do know that the burial are real burial grounds, and they could be just old cemeteries that had been covered up. All the tombstones been taken out of there because they made room for residential in that. So long story short, one of those mounds is that park where my last intent on haunted dolls took me to, except it was on the park from where I lived there on Walnut. Now here's where it gets kind of creepy. My dude, which told me to use the intent zombies, called me and said, "Hey, do you remember living there on that street and having all that paranormal activity?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Well, you know the park there." He was like, "The reason why I said something about using the word zombie as my next intent is because that park there, this guy there in the ghetto was in that park, and he was taking fentanyl, or it was either fentanyl or it was bath salts. I think it was bath salt. Is that, I don't know, is that the same? Do you think, I'm not sure what the difference is between fentanyl. I don't know. I don't do that kind of stuff. So whatever it was, made him mad. Like, man, my camera's all tilted. Woo. Made him like crazy, and he was like a zombie. That's what he was like. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. So let me tell you something. If you like what you see, like the intent, go ahead, hit the like button, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we're fixing to go do some more Randonautica. So I did 3 pinpoints now. This is going to be one video, and I'm getting ready to go do 3 more intents. So peace out.